I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, August 12th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. It is a beautiful day outside, and we are ready to get your week started on a bright note. All right, want to give you the show rundown today. Here's what's coming up. Just give you some opening messages. And then we've got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express to give you your local news, weather, and sports. I've got some giveaways for you. Plus, I'll go over all the events for this week and the upcoming weekend. Then we're going to talk with Eric Stevens from I-9 Sports. He's also the one who brings the Harlem Wizards event. If you have not been to that fundraising event, basketball game, it is so fun. You're going to want to go this year. It's sold out 2 years in a row. Then we'll have our possum pets, thanks to Pet and Home Care. You're going to meet Luna, a Siberian Husky mix, and she is absolutely adorable. And then Christy from Kids Closet Connection is talking about the kids sale, which is happening at the Frederick Fairgrounds. No, not selling actual children, but clothing and toys and gifts and things like that. And then Caressa Petersen from the DoGood Awards joins me to talk about the nominations. There are still some needed, and they are due this Friday. So that is what is happening today on the show. I know, lots great stuff. Our 100th show is coming up on August 20th, which is not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. I cannot believe 6 shows away from 100. That show is going to be a lot of fun, and we have a ton of stuff to celebrate leading up to it. I'd like you to head to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page and share the 100th show post. My goal is to have the most people to date watching the 100th show, and we have some pretty big shoes to fill. I believe the first show got over 7,000 views. That was on April 1st. I would love to top that on August 20th. And while you're at the Good Morning Frederick page on Facebook, make sure you fill out that survey and give your feedback. Also, of course, begging, subscribe to YouTube. We are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers by September. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. We are currently at 670, which is pretty daggone good since we started from 0 just a few months ago. All right, and the Good Morning Frederick merch, like this shirt here, is available at the home of Everything Frederick, which is 401 North Market Street. We'd love for you to pick up a travel mug, t-shirt, hat, sticker, or magnet, because every time you purchase Good Morning Frederick swag, I use the proceeds to donate to local causes. So everyone wins. You get a great shirt, the nonprofit gets some money, and everyone is happy. All right, let's get this Monday morning show going. That drum beat is like, I feel like it's like, what is that, Jumanji? I hope we're not inviting in the craziness. But anyway, want to thank our show's sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts is going to make that whole process easier. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a huge supporter of this Frederick community. We love supporting the businesses that support our community, and We Help You Move is one of them. Go to wehelpyoumove.com, and when you see somebody on social saying, hey, do you recommend a mover? Please put We Help You Move. They moved me and my family from our townhouse to storage, from storage to the home we're in now, and they did a fantastic job. And they were on time, took care of all of our stuff, treated our stuff with care. I can't say enough great things about Nick and his team. All right, so let's talk about some of our giveaways. Let's see what we have here. All right, Climbing for a Cause is coming up this Saturday. This Saturday is Climbing for a Cause. Ashley has been out. I saw her on, I think it's DMV News Now or whatever that one is, and promoting this event. I know, looking at some of the reservations for climbing, there's probably about 30 or 35 more availability for climbing. So if you want to climb, you're going to want to go ahead and get your tickets. And remember, you can use that Good Morning Frederick discount code, I think, on this one to save 10%. But obviously, this is for a good cause. All the monies raised is going to the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. So if you use your discount code to get those tickets, please bring some money to participate in the raffles and purchasing, what do they have? They have some other 50-50 things going on. So make sure you take your money for that. And of course, there's some great stuff going on. I think I heard Ashley say Rack Brewing is going to be on site. McClintock Distilling is on site. There's a cornhole tournament, plus a lot of fun stuff happening there. So participate in that. But you can get a pair of free tickets, which means you can take lots of money to participate and donate. All you have to do is text CAUSE. And then I've got 2 tickets to Troy Fest, which is on September 7th, day after my birthday. Might have to go celebrate then. You want to text FEST to get those tickets. How about 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs? I have those every week for you. You're going to want to text MDL for Maryland Lottery. And be sure to download the Maryland Lottery app because it makes scanning your tickets and finding out if they're a winner so easy. I never trust when somebody says, oh, it's not a winner. I always have to double check and scan because sometimes I think I've probably thrown away winners that I didn't know were winners. And you know, with the Maryland Lottery, you can do all those second chance things too, even with scratch-offs. You want to read the back of the ticket for that information. And then just a regular Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket, which is good any time this season. You can text the word tree and get those awarded to you as well. So I want to see, for some reason, I don't know why. No, I don't know why. Chris and Bob aren't here yet. So we're just going to keep on rolling until they pop in. Oh, I see Chris has popped in. And I'm not sure if Bob is on or not. So let's get that started and we will find out what is happening with local news, weather, and sports. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, no Bob today. It's just me.
Okay. I told you I'd come help you out.
Well, no, actually, Bob was on air with me today.
Oh, so, but he's shirking my show.
Yeah. Well, and Bob said he wanted to be here, but no, he's still handling some family business. So
I know. I'm just giving him a hard time.
But, no, he was on the show today. It was nice. I mean, Danny, I can't tell you in words how great it was to have my partner Bob Miller back. Let me tell you.
I bet. I know you've been working very hard without him, and it's hard to run a show by yourself. Trust me, I know.
You're right, especially as you know, because you do a talk show here. To do a talk show when you don't have music to fall back on,
right?
In radio, it makes it even more difficult. So, but no, listen. Obviously, and the listeners are so glad to have Bob back. The listeners have been great. They were happy with what I've done without Bob, and of course, we're happy that Bob's back. So
Of course, of course. You do a good job there, Chris. You're
thank you.
hanging in, and I love it. And,
That means a lot.
always happy to help you whenever I can.
And by the way, we did that interview for Spotlight Local Business with you. What was it Friday? And it ran today. And I tell you, it was great. Great job with the interview, Danny. You did a wonderful job. And tree trekkers, clamor for a cause. I just want to reiterate what you said for all your viewers out there. It's for a great cause. Get out there, drop those phones, get out to Mother Nature, and benefiting the American Cancer Society. It's you can't ask for a better way to donate. If you can get out there, if you can donate, please do so. It's for such a great cause.
Absolutely. Well, Ashley is a cancer survivor,
Yeah.
and we like to be able to support her, and she in turn supports the cause for others. So that makes it even more special. But yeah, I love their motto: get off the screens and into the green for the kids. Get them outside and get yourself outside. Have you? We're gonna get you on those. We're gonna get you on those ropes, Chris.
I'm happy to pay whatever money for donations they want. Here, just take my wallet, take my paycheck, as long as I don't have to go on those ropes. Reiterating what you said, Ashley, she's an amazing person.
She
is a
is.
warrior. We had her on here for my Four State Focus, my public affairs show, to talk
Yeah.
about Common for a Cause. And she is, and I told her, I was like, listen, you're a lot stronger than me. She is a warrior. So,
Oh, for sure. And you should see her on those ropes, man. I'm telling you, she was on with us when I went climbing, and she's just zipping around, jumping everywhere. I'm like, girl, my goodness.
So my daughter, when my oldest daughter was like 7 years old, we went up to tree trekkers, and I tried climbing up one of those things, and I was scared to death. My daughter, no problem. So, gosh, here we go, another embarrassing story. My 7-year-old daughter at the time had to literally grab my hand and help me across. That's how scared I was. My 7-year-old daughter, Danny.
Oh,
Yeah. But listen, again, if you can by any means support them, please do so. It's a great
yeah.
cause.
All right. What's going on in the local news?
Well, really quickly before I get into the news, I don't know if you saw On Patrol this past Saturday, but I was watching it, and it's part of our news that there was a shooting locally as I was watching it, and the victim got shot, well, in the buttocks.
Somebody messaged me and said there was a shooting, and I said, "Oh, was this the one that Chris covered on Friday?" And he said, "No, I think a different one." So what is happening? Goodness, now I'm wondering if people are just doing stupid stuff to get on the show.
That's what me and Bob were talking about. But listen, nobody wants to get shot. But if you're going to get shot, I guess the dairy air is the place to do it, right?
Yeah, they're the fattiest part of our bodies, I think.
Of course,
So
you have a problem sitting down probably for the next few months.
Yeah.
But anyway, a serious note here. Two men were shot late Friday night in Frederick during three separate shooting incidents, just like what you were talking about. What is going on? Frederick police responded at 10:05 p.m. Friday to a report of a firearm being discharged in the area of Wilson Place at Taney Avenue and found a male victim who had been shot. He was flown to shock trauma in Baltimore for treatment. A short time later, at around 10:50 p.m., police responded to a reported shooting at the 1400 block of Hampshire Drive. Officers were not able to locate a victim, but found shell casings and evidence that a weapon had been fired. At 12:15 a.m., officers responded to the 1300 block of Baker Place East and found evidence of a third shooting. While gathering evidence, police learned a male victim arrived at a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries from a gunshot wound sustained in Frederick. Detectives are actively investigating the incidents and any potential connections between them. Police are asking residents in the area to check their home security cameras for any potential evidence related to the shootings. Now, anyone with information is asked to call 301 600 2141. And if you know anything, please call the Frederick Police Department. They need the public's help. You, of course, will remain anonymous. The only way these cases get solved a lot of times is with, the help of the public.
yeah, I mean that's just nuts. And that's crazy. 3 shootings in one night.
Yeah, we got to do better, Frederick. I mean, we don't want Frederick to be known as being an unsafe place. Frederick is
No.
known for the way we help each other, the community volunteers. Let's keep it that way, Frederick.
Yeah.
All right. The Frederick County Grand Jury returned 12 indictments on Friday, One was against Joseph Murr Osborne Sr., 68 of Monrovia, who was charged with 47 counts of promotion and distribution of child pornography. Danny, does it seem like every other day I'm reading stuff like this? It is driving me crazy.
Yes. Again, what is happening? Goodness.
And 13 counts of possession of child pornography for offenses which occurred between July 23rd, 2023 to July 24th, 2024. He was arrested in July 2024 at his home on a warrant from Fairfax County, Virginia police for child exploitation offenses. The sheriff's office said Osborne was also charged in Frederick County with 24 counts of possession and distribution of child pornography. Drugs and weapons were confiscated on Tuesday by the Washington County Narcotics Task Force, authorities say. A search warrant was served on a 750 West Washington Street home in Hagerstown. Agents found quantities of suspected fentanyl, which we got to get this crap off the street, this garbage off the street, and Suboxone, along with several firearms. They located a Glock 40 caliber handgun, a Glock 9mm handgun, a Taurus Judge 45 caliber revolver, and numerous rounds of ammunition. The occupants of the home are, and I'm going to mispronounce this name, Denistri Keisha Capers and Amir Siraj Delaney, and both face a long list of narcotics and firearms offenses. And again, just narcotics is a big thing. It's in our area. We've got to get this garbage off the street. I mean, it's killing our youth. It's killing Americans, this fentanyl.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Take a look at weather. Today, sunny to partly cloudy, high near 85. Danny, there was a chill in the air this morning. When I was driving to work, it was like 65 degrees. It was nice last night. Got to shut the air conditioning off and open the window. Did you do the same thing?
Oh, well, you know what? I don't do it only because there's just, I don't like the noise and all of that, but I know it's been beautiful. My air conditioning hardly ran, so I love that. So
yes, that will save you money. So again, this morning, nice high of 85 today. It's looking like a nice day. Tonight, mainly clear. It's going to be a nice chill, low 61, winds light and variable. And tomorrow, it's going to be sunshine and clouds mixed, high near 85. Tomorrow night, mainly clear, low around 62. I don't see any rain in sight for today and tomorrow, so that's a good thing. And again, it's nice out there. I love it nights like this, Danny. You know what I do? Sit out there, listen to my Frank Sinatra, get out my cigar, smoke my cigar, sit out in the backyard, and just relax.
Hey, this is the perfect time of year for that. I was just saying to my mom, I've hardly used our patio this year, and this is the time of year that I do it. So, yeah.
You know what we need to do? I think we need to get together, all of us, for a barbecue. What do you say?
Yes. You got to come around. We'll do, I love when it gets cooler. We can do a fire pit, do the barbecue. Yes, we will get that on the cards for sure.
Sounds like fun.
All right. And, have a great day. Happy Monday.
Danny. Great seeing you as always, my friend. Have a wonderful day.
I'll see you soon. All right. Want to thank Chris for that. And we do wish Bob all the best. I know he's got some family stuff going on, and we really pray that everything turns out excellent. All right. Quick break. Then we're going to come back with Eric Stevens, I-9 Sports and Harlem Wizards event. Pawsome Pets by Pet and Home Care. You're going to meet Luna. We're going to have Kids Closet Connection, information about their upcoming sale, and Caressa Petersen from the Do-Gooder Awards is all coming up right after this.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
All right. And A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it is right here in Frederick. I visited Sandra this past weekend while she was on a job with her team, and they were doing a brand new roof. And get this, the owner of the home contacted her just 2 days previous because we had all that rain, and they found a huge leak. And she was able to find the leak, the source, and they are able to put a new roof on within 3 days. And they're going to need a little bit of new siding where some of that leaking came through, but phenomenal job by the team at A&S. And you can contact Sandra if you would like to have her come out and, quote, work for you. ansconstruction.net. That's A, the letter N, the letter S, construction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. When you contact her, let her know that I sent you or you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. They did some great work, and those homeowners were very, very happy with that response, which is fantastic. All right, let's talk about what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored today by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. So you know they've been around for a while. They do great work. You can contact them for wood floors of any kind. Luxury vinyl plank, absolutely. And pretty much anything you can put on your floor, they can handle. They've even done this brass inlay wood floor where Jeff told me they had to bend, the floor, gorgeous. And they had to bend this brass to go around this floor. It was absolutely stunning. Now, obviously, not the cheapest job to be done with brass inlaid floor, but if you want a spectacular show-stopping floor, contact Atlas Wood Floors. You can go to atlaswoodfloors.net or call them 301-948-9663. All right, if you want to know what is happening in Frederick, you got to go to the best calendar in the land. I mean, I don't know if it's in the land, but I think so. I do a lot of work to make sure it is updated frequently, and I am absolutely looking already to see how we can improve this for the viewer, because I utilize this so I know which events are coming up. But I know it's very difficult for you guys to read, especially if you're watching on your phone. So pretty much utilize this as a listening segment until I can figure out how to incorporate some better graphics and things like that for you. But all you have to do is go to promocircus.com, click on Everything Frederick Live and calendar of events, and you too can see what I'm seeing close up and all of the links that you may need. Okay, today, Monday, August 12th, today at noon, puppy yoga hosted by Warrior Canine Connection, which is at the Veterans Service Center. If you've not been to the Veterans Service Center, it is a spectacular addition to the Goodwill of Monocacy Valley's building right off Monocacy Boulevard. It is got some fantastic stuff for our veterans, and you can check that out or pass that along to someone who may want to attend. Let's see what else. Trivia Monday, always at, this is, I should put the name, Frederick Social. Frederick Social at 50 Citizens Way. They have Trivia Monday every week, 6:30 to 8:30. You can head down to Frederick Social if you're a trivia buff and you want to participate. Also, I've put in the Rotary Club of Newmarket Their meeting. If you would like to attend one of their Rotary meetings, theirs are nice because they're obviously in the evenings, which is easier for some people to attend. 7 p.m. that starts. It's at our friend Ashley's place, Prospect Pantry, right off West Main Street in Newmarket. All right, tomorrow, Sip and Succulents with Ori. Join Mama Cone, Shannon, and Tara Flannery, and myself at the Home of Everything Frederick. Now, in order to participate, you need to take care of the fee so we can make sure that there are enough supplies. This did say by Friday, but I bet if you do it today, we will still be able to slide you in. So that's tomorrow from 6 to 8. And know that we do these sorts of events all the time. And if you are somebody who would like to host a class or event, or maybe like a mini little conference with 15 to 20 people, we would love to have you host it at the Home of Everything Frederick. We have a conference room that would fit about 8 to 10. And then we have the shop, which is available Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays because the shop is not open. So if you would like to do that, you can reach out to Shannon Flannery, and you can message her through the Home of Everything Frederick's Facebook page. All right, Wednesday, the 14th, you got the Frederick County Animal Control Microchip Clinic. Happens every Wednesday, 10 to 3. Just walk in. $20, and you can make sure your pet is microchipped. I just got a message from Jill at Tailed Treasures. They were the group that finds lost pets, and we're looking to try to do a segment each week to talk about the pets that are lost, to give them a little bit more exposure. But she basically told me if you would just get your pets microchipped, it would make things a lot easier as well. The Maryland Double Deckers, Kids and Families, 10:30 on Wednesday, the 14th. There are the links for you to go on an adventure on the Double Decker bus on Wednesday. Then Wednesday, the night market. The Downtown Frederick Night Market happens from 5 to 8 p.m. Downtown Frederick will be alive with tons of things going on at all the different merchants. A lot of them give free beverages, adult beverages. You're just going to want to bring your ID. And we will be there 5 to 8 p.m. Now, if you purchase a Good Morning Frederick shirt, tumbler, or hat, you're going to get a free tank top while supplies last. And if you just show me that you have subscribed to Good Morning Frederick's YouTube channel, Everything Frederick Live, then you're going to get some Maryland Lottery scratch-offs or 2 tickets to the Keys, or I'll even bring with me tickets to Alive at 5. That is this Wednesday. Be at the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. It is a ton of fun, that night market. So much great stuff going on downtown. Alive at 5 is back this Thursday. Such a bummer. Dan McGuire Group got rained out. I'm hoping they're going to try to find another place for them. This week is Daisy Road 70s Disco. Oh my goodness. It is going to be a lot of fun there. Everyone loves a good disco band. That is Thursday. And then Friday, there is a singer-songwriter showcase at 7 p.m. at Frederick Arts Council. And that is at 59 South Carroll Street. They also have Fridays at the Fountain at Monocacy Brewing. Monocacy Brewing is located right on North Market Street. They have that nice garden area out front, and they have live music, and that's a lot of fun too. I've been there a couple of times for that event. This Saturday, oh my gosh, there are so many events going on. I hope you are ready. Utilize this agenda so you can get around to as many of them as possible. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to start out at Climbing for a Cause first thing Saturday morning at Tree Trekkers. My gosh, there's going to be a ton of great stuff going on there all day long. You don't even have to climb. So if you just want to stop by, buy your raffle tickets, It is a $5 fee to just hang out at Tree Trekkers for the day if you're not going to climb. All of that money goes to the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. They do not typically charge to just watch people climb, but for this event they do. Really, it is just a donation. And then I am going to skirt around to the Newmarket Fire Company's Big Money Bash. That starts at 10 and goes until 7. And that is $25 to get in. You're going to get a ticket where you could win a lot of money, and you could get some, that includes food and all you can drink beverages. So you might want to make sure you have an Uber or a ride home, or somebody is your designated driver. The Home of Everything Frederick is open, so you can be doing your shopping at 401 North Market Street. And then oh my gosh, so many great things. The Summertime Scenic Excursion train rides. I have put in all the Walkersville Southern Railroad events that they're on their calendar so far. If you like the trains, or you have kids or grandkids that want to take a ride, you're going to want to check them out. They've got some great events all summer long. It is the McClintock Crush Fest at noon. McClintock, right at 35 South Carroll Street. Who doesn't love a crush? And I love McClintock is able to do some really tasty cocktails. Their Epiphany vodka is some of the best I've ever had. And then let's see what else on Saturday. Let's see. There was another thing that I wanted. Oh, third annual Frey's Farm Luau is happening. Now, I asked, because I know a lot of Fry's, right, with the last name Fry, but somebody told me this is not Fry's Brewing Company. So I need to double check. Maybe I just need to call and see what they say on their answering machine. Frey or Fry's Farm Luau. We need to get them on the show. That is for sure. And then I'll know. Absolutely. And then the Alpha Firemen's Carnival is happening. And that is, where is that? Let me just double check here. That is Littlestown, Pennsylvania. They're in Littlestown. So again, if you have not been carnivaled out, then you can head to Alpha Firemen's Carnival. Littlestown is not that far. Of course, we've got the Rocky Ridge Volunteer Fire Company Carnival going on as well. That is this Saturday. And the free family drive-in, Super Mario Brothers, 8:30 on 7th Street, right at the 7th Street Shopping Center. Whew, that is just Saturday, okay? Then on Sunday, we have there will be a special event for Good Morning Frederick at the Home of Everything Frederick from 12 to 2. On Wednesday, I will announce what exactly we are doing on Sunday, but you're going to want to come by noon to 2 on Sunday at the Home of Everything Frederick and hang out for a while. Then you can maybe have some dinner downtown and then hit the summer concert series at the band shell at 7 p.m. And this week it is, let's see, what week is this? We are 8 Dale and the Z-Dubs. Oh yeah, they played it Alive at 5. That's a funky, funky band. They're a lot of fun. All right, so that gives you what is happening this week and this weekend from the best calendar in the land. And I think we've got so many great events coming up. The weekends just keep getting busier and busier. And I know for you guys too, because fall is just around the corner. All right, let's talk about who is doing good in our neighborhood. Well, if you haven't been to Rita's of Frederick this summer yet, now is the perfect time. 11 flavors of custard daily. You can check their Facebook page for flavors. They also have the new braided pretzels, just $3.99. You can grab some spicy mustard or nacho cheese with it. They are open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Rita's 538 West Patrick Street in Frederick. All right, Eric Stevens brought I-9 Sports to Frederick, but he knew being ingrained into this community was the ultimate goal. So he found a way to help nonprofits by bringing the Harlem Wizards to Frederick. This will be their 3rd year. I would love for you to meet Eric Stevens. Home of everything Frederick. Eric Stevens, you came to my shop today.
I did,
Well,
yeah.
not really
Thanks
my
for having
shop,
me.
Shannon's shop, but I hang out here a lot. Yeah, thanks for coming down.
Happy to be here always.
Yeah, all right. So you're working on some stuff. So you're kind of getting through summer with I-9 Sports.
Yep.
Fall registration is starting.
Yeah, fall registration is open and in the works, and we've got a lot going on, so we're keeping that busy. And you know, everything's open now. We got a bunch of different sports to choose from. Everything's up on the website, and
Okay.
we're rolling. We're pushing some all-girls sports this season.
Whoa.
Excited about all-girls
That's
football.
new?
Yeah, so we've had some all-girls leagues for soccer, but now we're pushing flag football.
To kind of work right into the high school
yes,
stuff.
So excited to see it at the high school level. So we
Yeah.
really want to kind of prep some girls for it and get them ready for that. So
Yeah.
it's not their first experience with it. So really excited about that. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's remind everybody, first of all, what age groups do you guys have sports for?
Yeah, so we start as young as 3 years old, and we go up through middle school, so up to 13, 14 years old, depending on the sport.
So that's really great for the all-girls sports because it's not as if like they're aging out and then missing a few years and then coming into high school. They can play all the way up through middle school.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome. All right, and for fall, you've got flag football.
Flag football, soccer, t-ball, cheer, tennis. We have volleyball in late fall, which preps for our winter season.
Oh,
Yeah, so we
very
got a lot
cool.
going on, yeah.
All right, so if you got kids, I-9 is excellent. Not a huge commitment of time for family. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
It's once a week. You kind of practice before the games.
Yep.
Hundreds and hundreds of your friends and neighbors will be there. It's like
Yep.
a big old family.
It's like a big party every
It
Saturday.
is like a
really
big
is.
party there.
Everything all in one location. Kona Ice is out there, food trucks out there. So it's
Yeah.
really something that kids and families look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, and then we're kind of shifting gears a little bit. You are doing the Wizards game again this year, the Harlem
Yes.
Wizards.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd year?
3rd year in a row.
Third
yeah.
year. And how much have you guys donated so far to area charities?
Oh man, just under $65,000 in 2 years.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, so we'll come close to 100,000 this year.
Oh
with the
my
third
gosh,
game.
that is excellent. So you pick 5 charities each year to benefit.
Correct. So this year we actually did a little bit different. We're going to drop to 3 and hope to give each charity a $10,000 check. or more.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is excellent. Okay, can you name the charities?
Yeah, so this year's charities are the Boys and Girls Club,
Yep.
Frederick County, City Youth Matrix,
Nice.
and I-9 Sports Association.
Excellent. If you haven't heard about it, it's FCC.
Yep.
And the Harlem Wizards are really cool, fun, interactive. It's more entertainment than
Absolutely.
sport.
Very much like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
So most people are familiar with that. And yeah, it's very much a comedy show and a show, you know, more than a competitive basketball game. It's definitely a basketball game. There's high-flying dunks and tricks and all
Yeah.
that cool stuff that the kids will love to watch. But it's more like theatrical as well, so
yeah.
it kind of keeps the kids' engagement
Of
throughout
course,
the game.
of
so.
course. So who's playing on the opposing team?
Oh yeah, so that's our favorite part. So every year we get to put together Team Frederick, and
Yeah.
we get to handpick people from the community, people that kids would want to see get embarrassed by the Harlem Wizards. You know? So again, this year we'll have at least 10 local principals,
Very
which I
nice.
love. So
Yeah.
principals of all different Frederick County elementary and middle school levels. We will have the chief of police, Chief Lando will be back.
Nice.
The mayor will be back.
Very good.
We have Brad Young, county council president, is going to be refereeing for us again, as well as Derek Shackelford. And it's going to be, we're going to have mentors, coaches, lots of people from the community
Yeah.
out and involved. And we're going to try to get a couple of celebrities too, if we can. So
Nice.
we'll see what happens.
I love it. I love it. So it's a great fundraiser, gives right back to people right here in Frederick who are doing such great things. And I'm so impressed. Like, I remember when you came with the first year and it sold out
Yeah.
And last year sold out.
Yeah.
And I know this year's going to sell out.
Yeah.
So as soon as you see are the tickets available yet?
They're not available yet, but so we have some dates. We always put the tickets, so we always have the game on Veterans Day. It just works out really good for us. So it's the Saturday, November 9th.
Okay.
It's a Saturday night, 6 to 8 p.m. game. We put the tickets on sale about 2 months ahead of time.
Okay.
So it's actually going to be Labor Day weekend, the Friday before Labor Day. I believe it's August 30th, and we'll communicate that. We're going to get a Facebook event page out like we always do. It gets really popular. We talk about the people playing in the game, the sponsors, all that cool stuff.
Yeah, you do some really great
merchandise
promotion.
they can buy and all that good stuff. So.
Do you still need sponsors and everything for that?
Absolutely. So always looking for sponsors. We've got some really cool sponsorship packages. So it's not just like, hey, we'll put your name, it's like, hey, you can have the 25-foot Jumbotron with your, company name and logo up there. Or you could make the jerseys that Team Frederick plays, right? That wears when
what they
play.
wear, yeah.
You could have an entrance banner. You could have, it's unlimited amount of stuff. Last year, the Flying Cows sponsored, and they gave away free tickets to everybody if they made a trick shot, which ended up happening, and everybody in the building got a free ticket to a Flying Cows game.
I love it.
Super cool stuff, and then we also have sponsors that will donate a cool item. We have one of the best raffles every year at the game. Last year we gave away a PS5, a bike for a kid from Dick's Sporting Goods. We gave away 4 registrations for I-9 Sports, and we had another really cool item. But so again this year, we're going to try to give away that cool stuff. I mean, those were huge. Oh, we give away a 50-inch TV.
Whoa!
It was awesome to see. So Shannon from Everything Frederick gave the PS5.
Nice.
And that, that family that won that just lit up.
Oh. So
Jeremy,
how do people win that?
Yeah, so it's raffle. So
Nice.
we sell the tickets for $5 a ticket.
Yep.
And you can pick which item specifically that you want to raffle off.
Right,
So
that you wanna
if
win,
you want the
yep.
bike or the PS5 or whatever it may be, it's super cool. Last year, Jeremy Poling gave the bike, and his kid got to give it away. It was super cool. And then the kid that won is actually in our recap video from last year, and they're like dragging the bike up into the stands. And I'm like, you can leave it here.
Don't
it's okay.
that's my thing.
It's so funny.
I love it.
But
Well,
yeah,
you can
super
count
cool.
on us to support that this year. So
Thank you.
whatever you need, we will step up, and I can't wait to participate this year. I would love to interview not only the Team Frederick people, and
Yeah.
we'll hype that up, but it'd be great to interview some of the Harlem Wizards.
Yeah.
And get them on the show. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
so I think, a great time. So what we do, about a month prior to the game, one of the Wizards comes out, and it's probably, for me, it's right up there as much fun as the actual game day. We get to go around, so I schedule out with 5 or 6 different schools, and we do assemblies every 20 minutes at each
Whoa.
school. So I drive the guy around, we go to this school, 5-minute break, we're going to the next school, and we get the entire school into the gymnasium, and he brings a music box and his basketball, and he's doing tricks, and he has a game. He gives away tickets and jerseys. And
I'm gonna trail along on
It
that
is
one.
the
That's gonna be a
best.
lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
gonna be excellent. Well,
Definitely.
I think, look, it's a great event. So much fun for the entire family. The kids love it. They get the involvement. It's entertainment, and we're so grateful that you bring that to Frederick.
it really is my pleasure. I love it.
Now, do you want to
absolutely.
talk at all about Sleep in Heavenly Peace? Because I know you're involved in that.
Yeah, so honestly, I try to get involved as much in Frederick County
I know.
community as we can. I wanted my I-9 Sports to be kind of embedded in the community as well, and we've done a good job of that
Yeah.
so far in our 3 years in existence. But I kind of got my introduction a lot to the nonprofit world in Frederick through Sleep in Heavenly Peace when they first came about. Amazing organization that donates, builds, and delivers fully put together twin-sized beds and bunk beds for kids in need in the community. They will deliver them directly to the house, along with mattresses, sheets, pillows,
The
blankets,
bedding
the
and
whole
everything,
9 yards.
yes.
Literally, if you need 4 beds, they'll bring you 4 beds out to your house and put them together right there on the spot, which only takes a few minutes. They always have room for volunteers,
Yeah.
sponsors. They're turning over bed requests within a week most of the time. The amount of beds they've delivered in Frederick County is insane.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And the home of everything, Frederick, 401 North Market Street, we will be a drop-off spot. So pillows, sheets, blankets, all of that sort of stuff, right?
All new, all twin size.
Brand new twin size comforter sets, sheet sets. Check out the clearance sections because there's always some good deals around. You can drop them off right here to 401 North Market Street or contact Sleep in Heavenly Peace. They'd love to have you come out and volunteer for the builds. Those days, I've seen the photos and everything. I'm going to have to get out there. It looks like a lot of fun.
It is. It really is, yeah. So many good charities in Frederick, so many great things to support. It's really awesome.
Get your kids signed up for I9 Sports. It's i9sports.com.
Yep.
i9sports.com. And then make sure you mark your calendars. Labor Day, Friday, the Friday before Labor Day weekend. Those tickets are going to go on sale for the Wizards. You're going to want to snatch them up as quick as you can. And the game is November 9th, 6 to 8 p.m. at FCC. We thank you so much for everything you're doing for the community.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Pretty phenomenal, and you definitely do not want to miss out because every year people scrambling around to try to get tickets to that event on November 9th. So I will make sure and remind you when the tickets are available for sale. All right, now it's time for Pawsome Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Trusted and reliable care since 1999. You get top quality service from highly trained pet care professionals. Pet sitting, doggy daycare, or kenneling. Pet and Home Care is the best choice with simple online scheduling and 24/7 availability. They are always there for you. Go to petandhomecare.com for more information. And now, here's Luna.
County Animal Shelter and Good Morning Frederick proudly present Pawsome Pets. Sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Now let's meet today's adorable adoptable pet.
All right, we're at Frederick County Animal Control. I'm here with Sean and Luna.
Yeah.
She is so sweet.
She is, and we have somewhat of a history with Luna. We actually adopted her out about 2 years ago when she was maybe a 6-month-old puppy. And her family kept her for those 2 years, and then they decided that they didn't necessarily have what it took to keep her anymore. So they just couldn't keep her, so they brought her back. And people need to know that when we adopt a dog out, it is something that we hope it's for life if it's a cat or whatever, but we'll always take our animals back. So we prefer they come back so that way we know where they're going and where they're going back out to. During the time she was gone, her owner did do some great things with her. She knows a few basic commands. She walks fairly well on a leash. She will jump on you to a degree, but not overbearing about it. So her next owner may have to do a little remedial work. But I should say her next owner cannot be a couch potato.
No.
Yeah, this is a dog that's going to need daily exercise. You're going to have to try and find a way to incorporate her into your activities and life. If you want to go do something fun, you're going to have to find a way for her, or maybe have her own fun things like, the agility or dock diving if she's willing to swim or any of that kind of stuff. So, like I said, she's about 2.5 years old. We have her as a Siberian Husky mix. She has those piercing blue eyes that stare into your soul.
Yes, they do. They do.
But she'll fit into most families. We have her recommended for families with kids of any age. As far as dogs, she's non-reactive in the kennels here, but we always still encourage that slow kind of dating process whenever you introduce 2 dogs. So, I think she'll be a great fit into most families.
Yeah, she's really, she seems just, pretty laid back. But you can tell she wants to do stuff.
Yep, definitely.
She
I think
really...
at 2.5, I think, she's still young and active, but at the end of the day, as long as you're exercising, she'll probably settle and, be that dog that'll just sit beside you and relax for the evening.
Yeah, she is very, very sweet, really well behaved. Okay, so you're going to want to go to visit fcac.as.me. You can fill out the application. for the dogs, you make an appointment to
Yep.
come in, and you can not only see Luna, but any of the other dogs you guys have.
Exactly.
When
And
you're here.
And I appreciate that you brought that up, Danny, because sometimes people are surprised. In the old days, people used to go back and see the dogs in the
Yeah.
kennels. And what we found was, one, that's stressful for the dogs because they perceive you as a potential walker.
Yeah.
So they're all barking at you and jumping at you.
Yeah.
So what we do now is let you shop pictures and descriptions, and you say, I want to see these 3, and we bring them out to you so you see them in a better light.
Yeah.
So, by
It's
making
like
it
a personalized shopper. I like it.
Exactly. And I encourage people to talk to our kennel staff because
Yes.
no one knows the dogs or the cats better
Yeah.
than them. So if you're looking for something in particular, don't get hung up on Luna is a beautiful dog.
Right.
Because like I said, if you're a person that wants to sit on the couch
Yeah,
when
she's
you come
not
home
going
from
to
work,
be happy, and you
Yeah.
won't be happy. So
yep,
yeah,
let us help you find the perfect match.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, and sometimes you might be surprised, you know,
Yep.
because you see certain breeds and you think, oh, I have always wanted one of them, and then they just don't fit
Exactly.
with your
Exactly.
lifestyle.
Yep,
So, all right, if
exactly.
you'd like to come see Luna or any of the other dogs or cats that they have here at Frederick County Animal Control, you can do that. Just go ahead and visit fcac.as.me. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, Sean. Oh, yes, always adopt. Don't shop. Frederick County Animal Control or any of the rescues that are out there, but certainly, she is a really, really sweet dog. So if you're active lifestyle, head over to Frederick County Animal Control. All right, quick break, then we're back with Kids Closet Connection to talk about the sale happening at the fairgrounds this weekend, and Caressa Petersen talks about the Do-Gooder Awards, and nominations are needed by this Friday. That is all happening right after this.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
All right, let's talk about who is making the market, sponsored by Dublin Roasters. Dublin Roasters is the Frederick Coffee House fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at dublinroasterscoffee.com. Christy and her family are the proprietors of Kids Closet Connection. It's a great sale coming to the fairgrounds this weekend. She joined me to tell me all about it. Well, when you have small kids, oh gosh, nothing more frustrating than buying the cutest outfit and they outgrow it in like 5 minutes. Well, Christy Klingan and her husband have a company called Kids Closet Connection, and it is a resale. It's a big sale they do in the summer and the spring, and you can buy gently used items and phenomenal deals and a great variety. I want to welcome Christy to Good Morning Frederick. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Danny.
Oh, yes. Look, I remember these. I mean, first of all, I only shopped secondhand for my kids because, boy, what a waste of money it can be to buy a lot of new clothing and they outgrow it so quickly.
Yeah.
Is that what you find with your not only the people who sell? Well, you can make money too now off of the stuff you have. So tell us a little bit about Kids Closet Connection.
Yeah, Kids Closet Connection, it really has been a game changer for our family in a lot of different ways. So I started shopping there when my son was born 8 years ago now. And, just seeing all the great deals, knowing your first baby and everybody's buying all these cute outfits and everything. And seeing how much all that costs. And then I started shopping at Kids Closet and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a great opportunity here to save some money. So we started shopping there, and then as I started getting things building up here at the house, I was like, man, now I need to get rid of this. So we were able to start selling and then just reinvesting that money. So really a great way to kind of recycle and make some money doing it and also saving money. But yeah, spending full price on kids' clothes is kind of crazy. I remember last year my son coming home from school like every day with new holes in his pants. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, right? So, all right. So on the one side, if you have small children, or maybe you're a grandparent or an aunt, and you've got your nephew or niece or grandson, granddaughter's birthdays coming up. What I love too is there are a ton of toys and kind of great things for gifts. And look, it's, all in great condition, and you can walk out with an armful for a minimum of what you'd spend for something new. So talking about it from the shopper's point of view, let's talk a little bit about how the weekend goes for you guys, because you're at the Frederick Fairgrounds August 15th to 18th. Yep. So explain to our viewers how it works.
Sure. So all of our consigners will come and drop off their items Tuesday through Thursday morning. And then Thursday evening, we start with our pre-sales. So we have a couple select groups that we really like to try to highlight and take care of during that sale. All of our consigners get first dibs on shopping some of the great deals that we have. So our consigners will get to shop first. And then we have what we call a primetime shopping pass. So our admission is free normally for all shoppers when we're open to the public. But if you do want to spend a few dollars and get in before everyone else, maybe you're looking for something really specific, maybe you saw it in one of our live presentations, you can pay for the primetime shopping pass to come shop. We also have an educators pre-sale, a military pre-sale, and a first-time parents, grandparents pre-sale as well. After the pre-sales, we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to the public. So Friday and Saturday are full shopping days, and then Sunday is our discount day. So many of our items are half off, and those are noted on the tag there if they're marked down or not. But it would be half off of their price on Sunday.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. So there's so many opportunities to grab a bargain, but you're right. Like if you're looking for like some specific set, and if you go to Kids Closet Connection on Facebook, you can follow them. You guys highlight the stuff coming in and the items that you may have, and which is a great way to kind of get your eye on something perhaps. Now let's talk about it from the consignor point of view, because like you say, I mean, and look, it's fantastic if you can donate to an organization, or maybe you have someone in your family who's having a baby and you want to give that stuff. That's amazing. But my kids used to get so much stuff from everywhere, and being able to make a little bit of money off of that, or take that amount and put it towards purchases for something else, I think is a great idea.
Yeah, it really is. And consigners kind of have the best of both worlds with us too. You can go ahead and consign with us and put your items in, and then whatever doesn't sell, we'll donate for you. So we work closely with the Frederick Rescue Mission, as well as some other organizations in the area. And anything that's left over after the sale, whether it's because someone just didn't come pick up or they chose to donate, we will donate all of that to those organizations for you.
Oh, that is awesome. That's good to know that you guys do that. I wasn't aware of that before, but how convenient, right? Because after the yard sales or whatever you're doing, there's nothing worse than bringing stuff back into the house when you've already kind of parted ways with it.
Exactly.
So if someone chooses to consign it, is it still, do they still have time to do that now?
Absolutely. So our consignor portal never closes. You can even drop off your items on Tuesday, and maybe you go home and you're feeling motivated and you tag a few more things. You can come back and drop that off throughout the sale. We have time at the end of each of our sale days for consigners to come and drop off additional items as well.
Oh, because that always happens, right? You start looking through stuff saying, hey, what else can I get rid of? Exactly. Okay, so if I choose to consign, I'm sure you guys have instructions on your website how it has to be tagged so that you guys can figure out who gets the commission, right? And all of that.
Yeah, so they go onto the website, you create an account. The consignor gets to decide the price, whether they want to discount it or not, and whether they want to donate it or not. So it really is all consignor driven. And then you tag all of your items and drop them off to us.
I mean, can't make it simpler than that for sure. And then, have you seen what's kind of like, do you have items that you've seen that you thought, holy cow, I can't believe we have that here?
Yeah, I think we get a lot of really cool baby gear. I mean, I like to think I didn't have my kids that long ago, but some of these things that come in, I'm like, oh my gosh, where was that when I had them?
Yeah, like higher tech or different fun, and
we had something last sale, and it was a clip with like a bendable arm on it, and it held a bottle. Like you clip it on their high chair so it could hold the bottle for them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. But we get some really cool toys. We also get a lot of brand new items that, maybe people have gotten as gifts and they just never used. So you had mentioned shopping for gifts there, and we get a lot of brand new in-box items that would be great for gifting. The holidays coming up, people could start shopping early for those types of things.
Yeah. Now, if somebody wanted to purchase that shopper pass, I'm assuming they can just do that on your website as well?
Yep. All of the information is on the website. The pre-sales, except for that primetime shopping pass, are all free as well. We do just ask that you register because we have limited space.
Yeah, of course. So which building are you guys in at the Frederick Fairgrounds?
We are in Building 9. So as soon as you enter the fairgrounds off of Patrick Street, we're right there.
Yeah, it's a great building for that. All right, Kids Closet Connection. If there was one thing you wanted our viewers to know about Kids Closet Connection, what would you say?
I would say that it truly is a family-run business. Most of the people working there are related to us in some way, or we have a really strong friendship with. It is also all volunteer-driven. So our consigners have the opportunity to sign up as volunteers, which also allows them to get an increased amount of their sales. So instead of the 65%, they would get 70%. And then there's also some other perks for them along with that. So it really is just a fun, friendly environment. We welcome you to bring your kids. There's no restrictions as far as that goes. And we just want the community to come in and be able to find what they're looking for and what they need and save them a little money too.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, really can't have better people running it. First customers, and now you and your family own Kids Closet Connection. You do sales twice a year. Mm-hmm. So summer, and I would imagine sometime in the spring.
Yep, spring and summer.
Awesome. And just here in Frederick, right, at the fairgrounds?
Correct.
Excellent. Well, Christy, thank you so much. And look, if you want a deal right now, especially with the economy and the way things are going, you don't want to pay full price for anything. So go get yourself some great gear for your kids, and or make a little money and sell the stuff you've been holding on to for far too long. All right. Want to thank Christy for that. And now, Caressa Petersen started the Do-Gooder Awards to highlight people doing great things in our community, which she knows not only makes those people feel great, it's quite contagious and gets other people motivated to do more. The deadline to nominate is this Friday. Here's Caressa to tell us more about the Do-Gooder. My good friend Caressa Petersen,
Yeah, you
who
forgot
is
that.
is the founder of the Do-Gooder Awards, celebrating its 9th year this year.
Yep, I know. We are excited. We're coming up on a decade. Can't even
That's
believe it.
unreal, unreal. All right, so you are here today because we want to get some more nominations. The nominations close, you said, Friday of this week. And tell us a little bit about the Do-Gooders and the categories that people can be nominated for.
Sure. So the Do-Gooder Awards basically was founded, to highlight individuals in our community who are doing good things in a number of different categories. And, we found through research that doing good, giving back in the community is actually really, really good for our mental health. So it's kind of like a twofold thing. It's all about mental health in a lot of ways, but it's also about shining a light on the people in our community who are getting out there and really supporting our community and supporting others and doing good. And so it's just a really awesome, feel good, inspirational night where we're highlighting every single nominee that we have, telling their stories basically, and then we, give out the awards and honor some of the individuals in these categories. So we're really excited. We love the event. We started it and we love it, and I think the community really loves it as well.
Well, I know I love it. I've been several years now. When I have had the opportunity to present, I cry every time. And I can remember exactly all the people that I was able to award. And it is a fantastic event. It's a great way to highlight people, most of whom like to remain behind. They don't like the accolade. They don't do it for that reason, but it's still nice to let them know that we appreciate everything they're doing in the community.
Absolutely. And, on that same note, you are absolutely right. Those of us who do good in the community, we don't necessarily like the accolades, but when you get recognized, there's something about that makes you feel good about yourself and makes you continue to do that act of goodness or stay in that vein in terms of doing good in the community. And that's what we want. We want more people doing good, and giving acts of kindness and being kind overall, in our community. And I think it's really important, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, keep that rolling. So, giving a little pat on the back.
That's right.
Never a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And you're right. Like, it is though nice for some of these people when they say, oh, they don't think people notice, or they don't think people understand their impact. And I think it's great. So the event this year is October 10th, and you say tickets will be on sale in September sometime. So you're going to watch out for that. But right now, you still need a couple of sponsors and you want some more nominations.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 9 categories that we seek and accept nominations for. So we have a youth category, we have an education category, we have a public service category, military, business, unsung hero, second chance, all-star, and nonprofit. All of those categories, and all the information about those categories is located on our website at dogooderawards.com. But just in general, any of the youth out there that are 18 and under that are, stepping up and doing amazing things, working in the community, working for organizations, creating, awesome things that affect people's lives in a positive way. All of those things are great to, nominate an individual who's doing those things. And then also, if someone is utilizing their business and giving back in the community, or they're past military, any of our different military organizations, if they are stepping it up and giving back in a bigger way beyond what they did in their service through the military, or if they are a civilian that's wasn't actually in military service, but they are making a big impact for the military, like folks that are involved with the Veterans Services Center, or, have started something that makes a difference in the lives of veterans. Those kinds of people are the ones that we really want to highlight and shine a light on, because people need to know about those things. First of all, I mean, sometimes people don't even know about them. And, when we shine a light on that, we shine a light on organizations and we shine a light on the service that these people are doing. And sometimes that can affect others in a positive way as well.
Absolutely. And I think, a lot of the messaging on the night of the do-gooders is about the contagiousness of the evening and people just being revved up. It is like a do-good pep rally, really, and you walk away feeling really energized about what's happening in your community. And I absolutely love it. So if this has sparked something and people go, hey, I know somebody that should be highlighted, tell them what they need to do.
Well, basically, at this point, we are needing the full nomination. So what happens is someone typically takes the lead, and we refer to them as the nominator. But then they need to write a letter themselves, highlighting and corroborating the do-gooderness of these individuals. And then they need to find at least 2 more individuals who know this person and know what the service is that they've done in the community and get letters from them. They can certainly have more. We've had some nominations that have had as many as 10 to 12 letters in them. So It really kind of depends on the nominee and the category. But in the timing, how much time they have left here is only a few days. So, and then we also just need a headshot. And then after that, there's some additional things that could happen, and needs that we'll have, but we typically get those from the nominee themselves. And that has to do with photographs and things that we need for projecting on screens and things like that the night of the event. So that's really it, is just, basically making sure the letters have good information in them, that because the judges are going to read them, and the breadth of information and content in those letters is really what's important, and helps the judges, decide and determine who should be the recipient that year. And the great thing is that, they're all winners in our eyes, and that's why we highlight them, at the night of the event, every single one of them. And also we give the opportunity that if somebody wasn't, granted the recipient that year, they can absolutely reapply again or be nominated again, which is a great thing. And we've had a few of those happen through the course of our 9 years. And we certainly want to shine a light on anybody who's doing great things in the community. It's a nice pat on the back, and like you said, great night of inspiration. People walk away from the event, which makes my heart so happy, but they walk away from the event and they tell me all the time, this was amazing. I can't believe that, all these people, I had no idea all these things happen. I need to get out and, go do things myself because I feel like I'm a slacker, it's just a great feeling overall, I think.
Yeah, it does sometimes make you feel like, there's more I should do, but that's fine, right? Because if we have the capacity and you're capable, why not? For real. So, okay, so everybody, think about the people around you that you've seen, that you've witnessed, that fit within one of those 9. Actually, shouldn't even matter. If you know somebody's doing good stuff, write the letters, get the 2 other people, nominate them. And let's highlight.
DoGooderAwards.com, click on nominate, and you'll see the big button that'll say nomination, full nomination or whatever. And then it's basically a form and an uploader kind of thing. It's pretty simple and, cut and dry. If somebody is lacking technical ability, maybe they could ask someone to help them, but it's really not complicated. And, from there, then we reach out to the individual and just, any additional items that we need from them, that we make sure that we try to make it fair for all these nominees and make sure we have all the content that we need so we can have the packages prepped for our judging. And we're excited every year to see who our nominees are. And, it's like a thrill, I guess, for a lot of us on the committee, because we're like, oh my God, it's going to be such a great event, talking to these people. So, yeah.
It is a great event. And then you're going to want to stay tuned right here. We'll make sure you're aware when the tickets go on sale for the October 10th, 9th Do-Gooder Awards. So you're going to want to be there and get your tickets. And if your company can sponsor, you're going to want to reach out through the website and let them know, because it is a great way to position your company into the community of a lot of good people doing good. So
absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
We have a cute little document that says it's like top 5 reasons why it's good for companies to sponsor events in our community. And, you know, local businesses, we're all about local businesses in this area. So
that's right. That's right. All right, Caressa, we appreciate it. And we'll be in touch soon as the event nears, of course. But get your nominations in now. Deadline is this Friday. All right. Want to thank Caressa for that. And the Do-Gooder Awards coming up soon. All right. Coming up tomorrow's show, Karen from Cozy Castle shows me her gorgeous home and invites you to indulge your creativity there. Coach Ballgame is headed to Frederick. If you've got kids 5 to 12 years old, you do not want to miss it. Plus, I visit Fratelli's in Middletown and get the scoop from owner Hathan about their redesign. And a reminder, fill out the survey. You can find it at the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page. And tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing day. Let's get out there and be great, Frederick.
From downtown street to the Carroll Creek view, it's something special here, you feel it. Good Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host